Miss Elliot Bobo is here with us today to bring you her take on the Foodie Da Booty story. Cause honey, you was on that phone with me every time. Now, a lot of people seem to think that that they say that I was the aggressive one in the relationship, but you knew the truth behind the Foodie Da Booty story. Okay? When I first called you and told you that I was dating the African, you said...
It was 3 a.m. It was well after that, but I still answer. I always do.
And I said, he's real sweet, wonderful, and kind, but he's, been spoiling me. And you told me I need to watch out because most of them foreign men are a little aggressive about their women. And with me being a worldly type woman, we may run across some issues.
Exactly.
And we did. Honey, we did. First off, I talk to her and my family and my people all the time. And when we moved in, he was more able to get up close sight of how I talk to people. So I might call my girl up and I'd be like, "What's up, bitch? How you doing?" And he would be like, "Kayla, you do not talk to people like this one. You say bitch no more." I'm like, "Boy, ain't nobody studying you." And I'd be like, "Girl, what's up, bitch? Anyway, whoop, whoop, whoop." And he'll smack me in my back, on my back. And no bitch, Kayla. No bitch to you. So, I'm not used to men putting their hands on me. So, I'm like, I call my ace, Boom Coon. I'm like, "Girl, he just popped the hell out of me in my back."
I gotta tell her, I guess you better fight back.
Yeah, because she said if I didn't, he would keep on.
Right.
So she gets on, she said, "Put him on the phone, let me talk to him."
Right.
She
So
gets
you
on the
get
phone.
on the phone, you gonna fight him, and then somehow you gonna handle your business.
And she has this way of communicating with people. When I'm real upset, she has a way of calming things down. So she gets on the phone, and y'all heard the term, "what cracks with you?" He gets that from Miss Elliot Bobo. She gets on the phone and she be like, "What's cracking, Foodie? What's cracking with you?" And he's like, "Oh, I love this one."
But it is 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Why you keep cracking calling her back?
No, we all, we party like it, but like I told him, you can't keep your hands on my sister no matter what.
Yeah, so she's hollering. So she's hollering, you can't keep cracking her in her back. And he
Don't put your hands on her at all. No woman deserves none of that.
Sure didn't.
Okay?
So she was like, if she has a problem, if I have a problem, then he needs to address me better and come to me to let me know what's my problem, what's cracking with me. So that's where the whole crack. So he comes to me and he's like, "What cracks with you, Kayla?" Every time he sees me with attitude, he like, "What's cracked with you, Kayla?" I'm gonna call friend, Miss Elliot Bobo. She's very good friend. Call Miss Bobo. I tell her what's cracked with you. So I'm like, okay, as long as you don't put your hands on me no more, then we pretty much so
Ain't
good.
nothing to crack about it. If she called me in the middle of the night, evidently something is apparently wrong.
And here it is.
I can talk to y'all you want. That way it gives her a chance. If she thinks she's free for her life and without that crazy, broom.
Here we are in hot ass deep South Georgia. And I got the on. And I'm a thick kind of girl, I don't like to sweat and all that shit. This man gonna tell me that the air is too cool, he needs to turn to her.
I don't like to get my hands dirty.
Yeah,
I got a glove.
See, we don't like getting them dirty.
Oh.
But I'm sitting up here, it's so hot.
We don't like to work it hard.
We don't like to work it hard.
We do what we do.
And this man, he tells me apparently, "Kayla, it's cold in here, Kayla. Turn it off, Kayla." I said, "Boy, it's hot outside. It's too hot in here for all that." And he's like, "Kayla, if you want to cool down, you pack mud on body." Now look, I'm not getting ready to pack no mud on my body to get cool. So if you ever turn on to the African channel, you see them with mud on their faces or their back, they do that for them to be cool. But when you land on my 100% silk sheets, You will not be laying with mud packs on my bed. You better get a blanket, warm up. That's what cracks with me. You heard? So, anyway, she has been the navigator through this whole relationship, to be honest with you. And, you know, it came to a point where he'd get so upset with me. Every day we have rice. Rice every single day. And a couple of them days, I did burn the rice. I did.
Right, because you got tired.
I got tired. I didn't mean to burn the rice.
You got tired.
Yes.
That's your fault. You okay, we didn't have this right. Okay, this way, simple.
We've been eating rice.
Our way.
Yeah.
You know?
So I fix some flour and water together and a little grease. And y'all know that makes gravy. And I'm getting ready to make some smothered pork chops and gravy and some mashed potatoes and green beans. And I did him some meatloaf and gravy since he's been having this whole issue with pork and shit. He gonna try to tell me, Kala, this not food here. This is no good food here. I go to the store, I buy real food, Kala. I get fish, I get hooves, beef feet. It was called beef feet. So I'm like, beef feet? Okay, whatever. Whatever you gonna do. I don't know what store he went to, but it wasn't Kroger's or Publix. Because he came back with these big chunks and little fur around it of white, thick, egg yolk with thick hooves. Look like they've been cut off somebody's chicken legs. And then I call you.
Right. Now, if you seen what you seen.
He didn't find it at Kroger.
Right. You ain't gonna find it nowhere in any damn store that we got here. And if you do, it's gonna not. Anybody.
They didn't even have the Sergeant General stamp on it.
Right. So ain't no telling what the hell.
So I'm like, honey.
But even at that, like I told you, I said, oh.
She said, let him cook his food.
Right.
But hold on. This beef feet is really cow hooves. You know.
When she cut it off, I was like,
She said, what?
what?
He wants to cook this beef feet in my pots, in my pans, in my kitchen.
Well, see, for
And it
one,
smells like boiling feet.
we don't live like it at all.
We don't eat hooves in America.
Right.
Beef feet, you got a good ass job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a lot of other things you can get off a cow. You know?
You know, I don't like pig feet. I don't even like soul food. But I need that. I ain't eating nobody's. I can't. That's why I don't eat a lot of food like I don't.
At least pig feet have fat on it. A bull, a cow hoof,
Now
he
that.
boils it until the grit gets salt and then he sucks the grit out of that. Girl, that's cow patties.
No, that is. You know what? I don't even think Webster's dictionary has a word for that one. No, really.
I don't either.
Because if that was in my
I was
house,
outraged.
Yes.
I was like, I think I'm allergic to beef feet. I can't eat that. And to me, that's not real food. And I don't want you cooking that in my house and have my house stinking, y'all. It smelled like feet and garlic within my home. And the smell was going within my clothes. So he says, no, Kyla, you eat this one. You eat this one now, Kyla. I said, I'm not going to eat this one.
No, Carter said, I was on the phone the whole time. She said, well, no, now it smells like feet, tail, and ass.
Feet, tail, and ass.
I said, Carter, don't hang up, please, because if she hung up, I wouldn't be able to help her or
Can you
anybody.
see, you know the smell of boiling feet, tail, and ass?
She said, I can't take it.
I can't take this.
He done gone way too.
He's gone too far.
He done went to the extreme. You know, don't nobody want their house smell like it.
And I
It's pure
understand
uncut.
that you got your own culture and you must eat what you need to eat.
Right.
But you can't cook it in my pots and pans and my house stinking on my house. It did. It smelled like feet and ass. And I'm like, with it. And garlic. It was like a lot of garlic on top of all of that. So I'm like, Foodie, you cannot cook this. I said, you know, I don't want to eat this one. I think I'm allergic to beef feet. He said, no, bitch. No, bitch. You eat this one, bitch. I said, what? He's like, bitch, you stupid bitch, you eat beef feet now. I fix food for you, you eat this, you bitch. So I said, Foodie, I can't eat this. So he nudged my head down towards the plate. So when he did that, I smacked the food and the food splattered all against the wall and stuff. So when I did that, he said, no, Kyla, you put color, you put food on one color, I's gonna put your foot on you. I said, you will not put your foot on me, Foodie. So when I smacked the food, it made him angry. So he was gonna put his foot on me. So he was gonna put his foot up his ass, on my ass. That's what he was trying to say. Because I'm always telling him, you put your hands on me, I'm putting my foot up your ass. So he says, color, I put foot on you, color. I put foot on you. So at this time, I'm calling Marie, trying to calm me down because I don't want to go to jail. So I'm like, Marie, please talk to this man. So I passed the phone to Marie, and the first thing he hollers at her and says, what's he said?
What crack with you, Maria? First off, don't nobody ever call me Maria.
No, because it's Elliot Bubba, but he calls.
Yes. Okay.
Whatever he sees that's on the call ID, that's what he's trying to call people.
Well, I guess he did it right, though. Everybody didn't have too much trouble out them. They just had to work their own little path and go their own little ways. But don't ever let nobody make you do something that you don't want to do or that you're uncomfortable with. You think you follow your first man. Because my first man done let me from where a lot of things.
So if you didn't want to eat the food, you wouldn't eat the food.
Hell no, you did shit. He would have been split with the plate. Here's your hoof.
I don't think I'm allergic to hooves. I can't eat that.
And damn near, and if he moved and he would have got pieces, the hoof, the plate, it would have been something foul.
So he better be glad that I smacked the food because he shoved my head into the food. So I'm like, she talks to him and calms him down, so he didn't put foot on me. And I'm glad he didn't put his foot on me, because if he put his foot on me, I would have had to put my foot back up in his ass. Because I don't deserve to be treated that way. I'm an American woman, and I don't deserve to get abused. Matter of fact, even if I wasn't American,
no,
I don't care if I was Egyptian.
No
don't put your hands on me.
Hold on. Excuse me. No woman, and I mean, it could be your mother, your sister, your niece, any woman
have to toast to
does not deserve it. Somebody put their hands on you, that's your choice. Either you gonna deal with it, or either if it don't work that way, then when you do get ghosts and do what you gotta do, you keep it moving and you don't never look back.
Now, if somebody hits me, ain't I supposed to hit them back?
Well, I'm at liberty to say it, babe, but
he put fists with me first, so I put fists back with him.
You defend yourself. But when it comes to that point, that's when everybody just gotta figure out something.
Now, after he did not put his foot to me, thank God Miss Elliot Bubba was there in order to calm the situation down.
By phone.
By phone.
Long distance.
So he tells me, this Elliot Bubba is good friend, Kala. Good friend. I must go see her at once. I said, that's cool. I said, my sister's, she's queen of the Elks, and she's having a ball. He said, you going to see the queen? I said, yes, I'm going to the queen. I'm going to get dressed, and I'm going to go see the queen. My sister. And he's like, and you can go and see my other sister, Miss Elliot Bubba, who's my good friend. So, we gets on and takes his trip to Kentucky to go see her. First off, he drives like he's lost his man. It took us a 6-hour trip. We got here in 4 hours. So he's driving real fast and hard.
It worked. It all worked out.
He come back on door.
It was 6, 7 o'clock in
the morning.
Normally, when you come to my door, you better be bleeding. It better be something going on with you. And then maybe
to knock on her door at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right. And
I'm like, we can see her later on. No.
I said, what the heck is going there freaking on?
I need to see my true friend. That's my true friend.
A transformer.
Elliot Bubba's my true friend. And there he was, standing at the door with his little ashy elbows and his ashy lips.
Carla jumped up behind him. I said, thank God.
She looked like, what? Who's knocked? I don't got any. She didn't know who knocked on her door. Some African at her door. She had to think about it. She's never seen him before.
Carla jumped out behind him. That's what got him.
Please don't jack him up. It is Foodie the Booty. And me.
Don't nobody never come and see me that time of morning. It better be, everybody knows. it's 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. People just jump into the, hold on.
We not early morning people.
No.
We don't get up till late in the evening. But he was so glad to see her, his true friend.
But I get it straight though, because you can't keep on. Go ahead.
She kept telling her, she said, you keep putting fists with Kyla, Kyla gonna put fists with you. You better hope.
Be dying.
You can say
ass. Okay.
I will. And I'm trying to convert to his culture, you know. And you know, I'm still gonna be the religious person that I'm gonna be, but I'm trying to at least be nice and try to half-ass, you know, try to be decent. But you know, I was my own woman when you met me, and now that we together, you treated me like I'm some kind of little slave. Like I can't say how I feel.
Okay. No man, no job, nobody gonna tell you what to do. Especially a man, period. Because see, that's what's wrong with a lot of black women to this day. Okay, you may have this one man, okay, yeah. Oh, he'll buy you the world, show you the lights or whatever.
That's what he did in the beginning.
And then all of a sudden, I'm 10 years later, I mean, I'm jumping from one, y'all gotta keep up though. Jump from one, it took for years. And still, even at that, you still gotta be you. Don't let nobody ever strip you. Or if you say, okay, today I feel like dressing a different way, or I want to try something new, don't let nobody tell you.
And it's hard.
What
it's hard for a woman
or what, right,
to take crap from a man who's in a dress.
You trying to balance.
He's wearing a dress. And you gonna try to, I don't care if it's his pride dress, his Jamaican dress. I don't care what kind of dress it is. If you in a dress and you can put fists with me, I put fists back with you.
And then you take the dress, and then if you want to move, then you just have to do
only one of us in a relationship is gonna wear a dress.
If Guido ever put on a dress and come in my house,
like he's gonna kick your butt,
I will be at your door for what you won't let me in, because that will be it.
She's talking about her Mr. Guido. If he comes to her with her dress,
ever come up with some weird shit like that,
with a bag of hoods.
He calling me down. But anyway,
he's such a sweetheart. He brought my mama a half of a goat.